Hey guys, welcome back to Third and Long. I'm Will. Today we're going to be looking at all of our Major League Baseball games we have coming up for Thursday, August 7th. The season's flying by. We have 4 games in total today. A lot of teams are taking the day off, but we still have some really good baseball. We're going to break down the matchups, look at the hitting, the pitching, and try to predict the outcome for every single game. Who's going to win, who's going to lose. We're going to look at the money lines, the best bets, the over-unders, the spreads. We're going to break it all down. This is your place for much-see baseball news. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, drop them below, and I will respond to every single one of them. Let's not waste any more time. Let's start looking at these games. The very first game of the day that we're going to be breaking down on MLB Network at 12:05 p.m., the 50 and 66 Athletics. The Athletics, they do give up a lot of runs. We have to say that, but at least they have a lot of power. They are top 8 overall in total home runs. If your pitching is not on, they can knock it out of the park. They always have a puncher's chance. They're going up against the 45 and 68 Washington Nationals. They also have one of the worst overall pitching teams, a bottom 3 overall pitching staff. The Nationals have the interim coach right now, younger ball club. The offense, they do score some runs, but the pitching is abysmal. Both of these teams give up a lot of runs. This could be a higher scoring game. Right now, the Nationals, 51.9% chance to win this game. The A's, a 48.1% chance to win. The A's are 1.5 run favorites. 9.5 over-under. Washington's coming into this game plus 110. The Athletics minus 130. The A's right now, they're averaging 4.4 runs per game. Hitting 254, actually a really good batting average. 158 home runs is top 7, 63 steals. They're giving up 5.03 runs a game. As bad as that is, the Nationals are actually giving up even more. Right now, Washington, they're averaging 4.3 runs per game, 244 batting average, 106 home runs, 95 RBIs. They have a balanced offense, and they're giving up 5.41 runs per game. When you add these two pitching staffs together, they're giving up an average of about 10.5 runs per game. This has the probability to be a higher scoring game. It's not saying that's going to happen, but you definitely have to take that into account. Looking at a pitching today, Jacob Lopez on the mound for the A's. Even though the A's are not a good overall pitching team, it's not Jacob Lopez's fault. He's actually putting up solid numbers. 4-6 record, 3.99 ERA, 70.0 innings, 84 strikeouts. He's given up 11 home runs so far. He is a strikeout pitcher. The Nationals, they do have a low contact percentage, so he might strike out a lot of bats. And then you have Mitchell Parker going for Washington. Not the best start of his career. 7-11 record, 5.35 ERA, 117.2 innings, 77 strikeouts. He's given up 43 walks, putting a lot of guys on base here. 130 hits. You don't want runners on base if the Athletics hit a home run. Give me the A's to win this game to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the over. And our second game is going to be on MLB Network at 4:10 p.m. The 42 and 71 Chicago White Sox. This team lost 121 games last season. Yes, they're still a bad team this year. I'm not saying they're a good team, but they are much better than they were last year. They're a lot more competitive. Right now, they have a lot of very close losses, 1-2-run losses. The fact is they are always in these games down to the very end. You always have to consider the probability for the upset. They're on the road here versus the 61 and 53 Seattle Mariners. The Mariners, second place in the AL West. This team can do a little bit of everything. They can hit for average, they have power, speed, great pitching, and they're at home right now. Closing in on the Astros. This is a very deep division. Seattle, a 70.5% chance to win this game. Chicago, 29.5%. The fan vote, they're not giving the White Sox any shot to win this game. Mariners right now, 1.5 run favorites, 7.5 over-under. Seattle, minus 275. Chicago, plus 225. If there is a money line upset here, it would be a massive payday here because Vegas isn't giving the White Sox a real shot either. Right now, Chicago, 3.8 runs per game, 229 batting average. They have to get that batting average up. They have to get runners on base. 107 home runs, 69 steals, and a 4.11 run per game. Actually, not a bad pitching staff. Seattle, 4.6 runs per game, 244 average, 162 home runs. They are now top 5 in baseball for total home runs. 115 steals. That puts them in top 7 in overall bases. Like I said, they have power, they have speed, very balanced, and they're giving up 3.83 runs a game. This pitching is actually getting better as the weeks go along. Looking at the pitching for the day, Shane Smith for Chicago on the mound, 3-7 record, 4.25 ERA, 91 innings, 85 strikeouts. He's going up against Logan Gilbert. Logan Gilbert, very underappreciated pitcher, career 3.6 ERA. He had 220 strikeouts last season. Usually his ERA every year is in the 3s. He's exactly right on with his career average right now. 3-4 record, a 3.45 ERA, 78.1 innings, 112 strikeouts. If the White Sox do not come prepared to get runners on base, play small ball, get runners in scoring position, he's going to line them up and he's going to strike them out. Give me Seattle to win this game, even though they are the heavy favorites here. I try to find a way for the White Sox to pull off the upset here. I tried to find the probability meters. Is it possible here? What are the odds? And ultimately, Logan Gilbert, he's pitching too well right now. Give me Seattle to win this one to cover the spread. And I'm actually going to go with the under here, lower scoring game. And guys, just real quick, let me let you know, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you are a sports fan, make sure that you're following along with us for the rest of the baseball season. If you want to leave a comment, do you agree with me, disagree with me? What are your thoughts on these games? Make sure to let me know in the comment section. What are your predictions today? I will respond to every single comment. And if you want to sign up for one of our member teams, we do have our pinned comment down below. There's 3 tiers in total. If you sign up, I would massively, massively appreciate it. And also, don't forget, football season is just around the corner. Once football gets here, we do predictions and best bets every day for every game as well, just like we do during the baseball season. Now, the next game we're looking at, MLB Network, 6:40 p.m., the 60-55 Cincinnati Reds. One thing that I can say about the Reds, if there's one word to choose, it is consistency, reliability, let's say. You get the same performance week in, week out. The offense is extremely reliable. Pitching has been reliable all since opening day, 4 months in, and they practically look the same. They're going up against the 49-66 Pittsburgh Pirates. Season got away from Pittsburgh really early on this season. One of the better overall pitching teams, but yet a bottom 3 offense in Major League Baseball. The pitchers, they just get no run support. It's hard to win games when you can't score 3.5 to 4 runs per game. Right now, Pittsburgh, a 61.5% chance to win this game. The Reds, a 38.5%. The Pirates, 1.5 run favorites, 7.5 over-under. Cincinnati's plus 150. Pittsburgh, minus 180. The Reds are averaging 4.6 runs a game, hitting 247, 117 home runs. Power's not a problem. 85 steals, speed is not a problem, and they're only giving up 3.85 runs a game. Like I said, the numbers have been there practically this entire season. Then you have the Pirates, 3.5 runs per game. That's a bottom 3 offense in baseball. 232 average, that's not going to cut it. 81 home runs, 89 steals, giving up 3.88 runs a game. That's actually on the higher side from where they've been. They've been hovering around those 3.5, 3.6 this entire season, but still 3.88 is still top 7 in baseball. Looking at our pitching today, this is a really good pitching matchup for the Pirates. You have Paul Skeens on the mound. He is what he is. He is the best young pitcher in baseball. If he had just an average offense, he'd be a Cy Young candidate, possibly back-to-back seasons. Right now, 6-8 record, 2.02 ERA, 138.0 innings, 154 innings. This guy hasn't given up a home run in weeks. 7 home runs given up in 138 innings. That's like 20 games right now and only 7 home runs given up. That is elite ball control, keeping the ball in the ballpark. Going up against Brady Singer here, 9-8 record, 4.36 ERA, 115.2 innings, 111 strikeouts. I would love for Skeens to get the win here. He definitely deserves it. Only 6 wins with a 2.02 ERA. That's just not fair. But I'm going to go with the Reds pulling off the upset here. Give me that plus 1.5, and I'm going to go with the under. And our final game of the day, only 4 games today. MLB Network, we have an NL East versus NL East matchup at 7:15 p.m. The 56-57 Miami Marlins, this is their chance. One more win, and you have completed the climb. You're back to 500. Just a couple weeks ago, this team was 15 games under 500, and then they just got scorched earth hot. They've been hitting well. They've been pitching well. They've clawed their way all the way back up the mountain. Only 1 win away. Props to them. They've shown a lot of competitiveness. They're going up against the 47-66 Atlanta Braves. If anyone knows what happened to the Braves, just let me know in the comment section. The team on paper is definitely not the team that's been taking the field. Braves right now, 47.6% chance to win. Miami on the road, a 52.4% chance. The Marlins are 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over-under. Atlanta is even. Miami is minus 120. Braves are going one way. The Marlins are catapulting upward. Right now, the Miami, 4.3 runs per game, 251 batting average, 109 home runs, 84 steals, and a 4.43 runs a game. The Braves, 4.1 runs per game, 241 batting average, 121 home runs, 51 steals, and a 4.22 runs a game. The pitching numbers, they've been climbing up the last couple weeks. They're starting to give up a lot more runs, and their offense is not good enough to compensate. On the mound right now for the Braves, Carlos Carrasco, he's had some great seasons, but unfortunately, he's not the guy that's going to stop the bleeding here. 2-2 record, 5.68 ERA, 38 innings, 30 strikeouts. He's given up 8 home runs in 38 innings. That is honestly a massive warning sign. Going up against Yuri Perez, one of the better younger pitchers in baseball, especially for Miami here. They're actually starting to develop a pretty decent starting rotation. 4-3 record, 2.7 ERA, 50 innings, 51 strikeouts, but the number that I really like, only 2 home runs given up in 50 innings, only 29 hits. That is control right here. You can bring that on the road with you. Give me Miami to win this one to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the over here. Guys, that's our breakdown. That's our predictions, our best bets, our picks for all of our baseball games coming up for Thursday, August 7th. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, drop them below. I will respond to every single comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, make sure to check out the pinned comment down below. Click on that link. You can sign up there. And of course, as always, thank you for watching.